stripes and bright swords, through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets right there, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Please be seated. Good morning, Thompson Valley High School. More cowbell. Welcome to the commencement exercise for the graduating class of 2025. My name is Jamie Cruikshank, principal of the Thompson Valley High School. Before we begin our graduation ceremony, I would like to welcome and introduce everyone on the stage. Please stand to be recognized when you are introduced. First, our Thompson School District Board of Education members. Madam President of the Board, Ms. Barbara Cruz. Ms. Dawn Kirk. Mrs. Denise Chapman. And Mrs. Nancy Rumfeld. Next, from our district administration, Mr. Todd Pacone, our Assistant Superintendent of Operations. Ms. Sarah Rasmussen, Interim Assistant Superintendent of Learning Services. And finally, from Thompson Valley High School, Mr. Kerry Duvall, Athletic Director and Assistant Principal. Ms. Tia Rue, Assistant Principal. Mr. Jeremy Lanter, Assistant Principal. And Jenna Williams, Senior Counselor. Class of 2025, as you step forward into the next chapter of your lives, remember the lessons learned at the Thompson Valley, not just in textbooks, but in the friendships you've built, the obstacles you've overcome, and the values you've embraced. The world needs individuals who are not only knowledgeable, but also compassionate, innovative, and driven to make a difference. And I have no doubt that each of you is more than capable of shaping a brighter future for all to enjoy. Take pride in what you have accomplished, embrace the uncertainties, ahead with confidence, and never stop striving for greatness. You are leaders, the dreamers, and the change makers of tomorrow. Congratulations, class of 2025. We are incredibly proud of you and cannot wait to see all that you will achieve. At this time, please welcome Giovanna Fabrizio and Abigail Simpkins, our Student Council co-presidents, to the stage.
Good morning. If you don't know us, I'm Abby Simpkins, and this is Giovanna Fabrizio, and we are Student Council co-presidents for this year. Thanks for letting us say a few words before we finally break free.
As co-presidents, we've learned a lot. We've learned that leadership isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up, caring deeply, and knowing how to rush to accomplish a bunch of homecoming decorations the month of the dance after confidently saying, oh, we have months, we've got plenty of time.
Spoiler, we did not, in fact, have that much time. Not only in Stuco, but these last 4 years as well. When your teachers and parents told you that high school will fly by, they meant it. And I guarantee you that every student in this room will say that they feel like they were just a freshman. No, but like seriously, it felt like yesterday when someone left an unappreciated gift in Mutter's room. If you know, you know.
We would like to thank our families for their amazing support throughout the years and the money they lent us to buy Dutch Bros. I'd also like to express thanks to my mother, who has patiently helped me relearn math every year since first grade, with a little help from YouTube, of course.
We would also like to thank our teachers, who taught us not only academic lessons, but life lessons as well. Like how Grandma Debbie never fails to humble you in the kindest way, and how Osier isn't actually the meanest person on the planet. She just means well, and she's being honest.
Looking back, we've all grown in ways we didn't expect. When times were tough, we chose to push on through, and because of our perseverance, we are standing here today. That alone is something worth celebrating.
This road ahead may not always be clear, but that's what makes it exciting. And in the meantime, make it about others, stay strong, live on, and power to the local dreamer.
Congratulations and thank you.
We're finally free. Keep going.
Oh, yeah. We will now have recognition of achievements by Senior Counselor Mrs. Jenna Williams.
It is an honor to welcome all the families, friends, and distinguished guests who have joined us today. Students, I invite you to take a moment to look into the stands and see who has come out to share this occasion with you. I would like to express my appreciation and gratitude for the faculty of Thompson Valley High School. And I would also like to appreciate the other educators who have helped enlighten and guide you to this point. If you are an educator, please stand to be recognized for your dedication and support of these students. If you are an active duty service member or a veteran, please stand to be recognized. Thank you so much for your service. As my first ever graduating class as a high school counselor, I can honestly say that I'm beyond proud of each and every one of you. The class of 2025 has made a large impact in my own life, and I will miss you all, and I am honored to have been your high school counselor. At this time, we'd like to recognize the various ways this class has excelled academically, as well as wonderful organization in which they've been involved. Graduates, please stand when you hear your group called. Valedictorians, Patrick Tucker and Cassidy Watson. Salutatorian, Sean Stonier. Summa cum laude, graduates with a grade point average of 4.0 and above. Magna cum laude, graduates with a grade point average between 3.85 and 3.99. Cum laude, graduates with a grade point average between 3.7 and 3.84. Diploma of Distinction. That would be all of you in the gold gown. AP Capstone Diploma. Students who have earned this distinction completed a score of 3 or higher on the AP Seminar and AP Research exam, wrote and defended a research topic of their choice, and scored a 3 or higher on 4 additional AP exams. Would Catherine Weimer please stand? AP Capstone Diploma candidates are students who are in the running for this distinction but are waiting on AP scores this year. Would Charlotte Weinkoop, Sean Stonier, Rachel Johnson Bothy please stand? Please stand if you have earned this award/honor. Avid College Program. Seal of Biliteracy recipients. DECA honors. Future Farmers of America. FCCLA. FBLA honors. International Thespian Society honors. International Thespian Society. Publications such as journalism and newspaper. JROTC. Literary Scholar. Loveland Rotary Student Achievement Award. Military. Music Honor Society. National Honor Society. National Speech and Debate Honors. ProStar Program Completers. Science National Honor Society. Spanish Honor Society. Student Council. Thompson Career Campus. And lastly, any members of any of our state championship sports teams. The class of 2025 earned over $4 million in scholarship this year. This is the best academic class that Thompson Valley has seen in, well, ever. Congratulations to all of your accomplishments. Next, we will hear from our salutatorian, Sean Stonier.
Good morning, class of 2025, family, friends, and staff. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sean Stonier, and I am up here today to represent the class of 2025 as your salutatorian. We finally made it. All those late nights, difficult tests, and intense study sessions are no more. Though we all came from different places, walked different paths, and we are all gathered here today as one. We came to this school uncertain of the next 4 years, ourselves, and our future. Yet here we are, the whole world ahead of us. We enjoyed our freshman year, sporting events with our friends. Next was our sophomore year, not quite upperclassmen, but now we could boo the freshmen. And before we knew it, we were juniors in an intense TP war with the seniors. This year, we started off with a sunrise, winning state championships left and right, and walking around public with swim goggles around our necks. And we ended it off into the sunset. We are a class of immense talent, both academically and athletically, with the ability to do great things. Despite that, it won't always come easy, because failure is always a part of success, one of the most valuable lessons I have learned in high school. To quote one of my idols, Admiral William H. McRaven, "Failure is a great teacher, and if you are open to it, every mistake has a lesson to offer." I have come to learn that failure is how you reach success, to try again with the lessons you learn, and to continue to give it your all, even when times are tough. I leave you all here today with a quote from the Shawshank Redemption. "I think it's the excitement only a free man can feel. A free man at the start of a long journey whose conclusion is uncertain." This excitement, we are all feeling it now. The joy of the uncertain, knowing that you have the possibility to do anything, curious of the conclusion of story is just beginning. Finally, to all you family members, friends, and faculty gathered on this special day, thank you for all your support and our journey. Congratulations, class of 2025, and go Eagles. At this time, will you help me welcome this year's faculty speaker, Ms. Kayla Stassi.
Good morning, and welcome families, friends, faculty, staff, but most importantly, class of 2025. Or as I'd like to say, good morning, sunshines. First and foremost, I have to express how honored I am to be standing here speaking to you all today. This class has always and will always hold such a special place in my heart. Today is your day. You made it. It's graduation day. And I made it too, after freshman seminar with many of you, which almost broke me. Yeah, don't act like you weren't feral as freshmen trying to do human pyramids in my class. I have video proof. All right, I'm not gonna give you the typical 10-point success plan graduation speech, because let's face it, I'm trying to figure it out too still. But I will leave you with 3 rules that I work to live by, and I think each of you can find some truth to. And of course, because I've been your health teacher, I'm gonna leave you with some tips and tricks to being a healthy adult. I've seen what you all eat for lunch. We need to make some changes. Okay, rule number 1, be your genuine, authentic self. With almost 8 billion people in the world, there's only one you, and you make the world a better and more beautiful place. The world doesn't need a copy of someone else. The world needs you. Your brain, your ideas, your kindness, your humor, your personality. The version of you that isn't filtered or overly edited, the genuine you. Be willing to speak up and speak out for yourself and others. Be willing to be goofy, even if there's risk of judgment. Be willing to do the things that bring you true and authentic joy. Speaking of authenticity, here's my first health tip. Your dentist can tell when you don't brush your teeth. Brush your teeth twice a day, floss too. Don't lie to them. They know. Okay. Rule number 2, be present. You've spent years of your life looking ahead. What's next? What's the next class, the next grade, the next step? What comes next? But some of the best moments happen when you stop and actually notice where you are. Think about it. Your most memorable moments from the last 4 years were the moments where you were truly present. This might include, I don't know, winning a state championship for this year, using hundreds of rolls of toilet paper on one house during teepee wars, going to prom, cheering at or playing in a game, being in a school play or musical, going to senior sunrise and sunset, walking through the chalk tunnel on the last day of school, or this moment right now, graduation. The thing you've worked so incredibly hard for over the past 4 years to achieve. This is a moment never to forget. Truly though, be mindful of the moment because those are the moments where connections are built, stress is reduced, and joy is the most vibrant. All right, speaking of being present, here's your second health tip. Your body is here, in the present. Respect it, love it, exercise it. I mean it. Even on the days you don't want to, move your body. Actually, especially those days. Rule number 3, don't wait. Don't wait to start, to ask, to apologize, to try, to travel. Life has no waiting room. You're already in the game. Your young adulthood, this time right now, it's not some warm-up. This is life, okay? Life has so much to offer you, so much to see, and so much to experience. Go out and catch the life you want. Don't sit back on your phone, on the social medias, looking at the life you could be living, and wait for it to come. It won't. You get to be the creator of your life. But I won't lie, this life will have some tough mountains you'll have to climb too. Ask for help when it gets hard. That's not weakness, it's wisdom. Okay, finally, health tip number 3, don't wait to wear your sunscreen. I've seen many burns this year, sunburns. Be better. Okay, your current and future self will appreciate you. Okay, we're almost there, I promise. I'm almost done. Seth, don't worry, okay? However, since this is a school event, I find it as my responsibility to leave you with some last-minute advice from myself and a couple of your teachers. From Mr. Cloggy, get outside. From Ms. Shoup, keep your side of the equation clean. From Craig, be sure to only surround yourself with people that will support and build you up to the person you desire to become. From Ms. Mutter, trust in the journey even when it gets messy. There's so much to be celebrated with this class. You all have so much to be proud of. You're stepping into a new chapter of life. Some days will feel like magic. Some days will feel like an entire crock pot of chili spilled all over the front seat of your car. If you know, you know. But no matter what, everything's gonna be okay. So go forward. Be genuine, be present, and don't wait. And maybe, just maybe, wear your sunscreen. But seriously, wear your sunscreen. Class of 2025, I think I can speak for everyone in this arena when I say we are so incredibly proud of you. Go out there, make good choices, and don't just chase your dreams, catch them. Congratulations, class of 2025. You did that thing. And now I'd like to welcome our class of 2025 valedictorians to the stage, Cassidy Watson and Patrick Tucker.
Good morning, fellow graduates, teachers, family, and friends. I am deeply honored that I have the privilege of delivering this speech today. It is also an honor to share this achievement with such an intelligent member of our class, Patrick Tucker. To be completely honest with you, I wasn't sure I would make it here today to graduate. Not for any of the reasons you might be thinking of, but because I owed over $240 in parking tickets to our school. Now, I don't know much about our school's history of parking tickets, but I feel like that has to break a record somewhere. All jokes aside, I was only given so much time for the content of this speech, so I wanted to use it to share something meaningful with all of you. Not long ago, my best friend introduced me to the term Sonder. The realization that each passerby is living a life as vivid and complex as your own. The worst day of someone's life could be the best of someone else's, and what feels like an ordinary moment to you might be a moment that someone else remembers forever. I found this to be such a beautiful concept because what Sonder reveals is the truth that we're not alone in our depth, that everyone has a story. But the fact is, we will never fully understand anyone's story completely but our own. Telling someone our achievements and our challenges is never the same as actually experiencing them. We each have our own heartbreaks, losses, pain, and grief, but so does the person sitting next to you. So as we step into this next chapter of our life, I encourage you to move through the world with just a little more empathy, to listen more deeply, judge less quickly, and appreciate people, not just for what they show us on the surface, but for everything that we may never see. To build your lives filled with ambition, but also compassion. Now, I'm probably at my given time for this speech, but it's only fair that I mention someone. 2 years ago, my sister, Aubrey Watson, was salutatorian for the class of 2023. She delivered her speech on this very podium, recognizing me for being such a pivotal person in my life, and now it's my turn to do the same. Thank you for guiding me through life's challenges and supporting me without hesitation, for helping me see my worth and keeping me centered when I felt like falling apart. You have stuck by my side since the beginning, and for that, I share this accomplishment with you. As my last words, I'd like to remind our graduates that you are nothing short of remarkable, and I have no doubt we will go on to do amazing things. Thank you. Now, please help me welcome my co-valedictorian, Patrick Tucker, to the stage.
Hello to all Thompson Valley students, staff, and family. My name is Patrick Tucker, and I have the honor of standing before you as the Thompson Valley 2025 co-valedictorian. Throughout our journey here, my fellow students and I have had a vast number of resources available at our fingertips. Whenever we needed academic assistance, a teacher was leaping to help us. When we needed emotional support, our best friends were right there in an instant. And when we needed something to decompress, entertainment was always within reach. For me, of all possible entertainment options in this world, there's one that stands out against the rest: Lego. Lego is something that I will always go back to again and again. Its endless capabilities give you the power to not only have fun and take stress away, but also to exercise your mind in a way nothing else really does. Lego bursts open a world of possibilities with the ability to create whatever comes to your mind. It really is limitless, other than a couple of bucks. You can create a medieval castle guarding a sacred cake. You can create a rocket ship destined for a land of candy. You can create a reenactment of the TPing of the Shruz house to our heart's content. Whatever comes to your mind, you can make it. The simple concept of interlocking two bricks with each other is something that anyone can pick up on. Lego stands to help us all, and that was reinforced with a statement released by the company in 1974 saying, "To parents, the urge to create is equally strong in all children. Boys and girls, it's imagination that counts, not skill. You build whatever comes to your head, the way you want it. A bed or a truck, a dollhouse or a spaceship. A lot of boys like dolls' houses. They're more human than spaceships. A lot of girls prefer spaceships. They're more exciting than dolls' houses. The most important thing is to put the right material in their hands and let them create whatever appeals to them." Lego teaches us creativity, appreciation for others' work, and to never give up, because there's always a different way to build something cool. The endless love and sight of never giving up on anyone is something that I believe we should all strive to achieve. I know I will be moving on hoping just to be a little bit more Lego. Thank you all, and congratulations on your incredible journeys here, and the best of luck to your adventure, to building your ventures, brick by brick. We will now have the presentation of the class by Mrs. Jenna Williams.
Mrs. Rasmussen, I hereby attest and confirm that all of these students before you have successfully completed the requirements set forth by the Thompson School District Board of Education, and are deserving of this recognition of presenting them with their high school diploma. We will now have a reading of the graduates by Brian Kedewell.
Our first graduate today, Brooklyn Vota. Vincent Edward Blanco. Vanessa Martinez Rodriguez. Kylie Ann Lutch. Michael Raymond Dalabetta. Violet Victoria Faith Tallis. Autumn Rose Dixon. Dakota Jade Spoon. Kaylee Guzman. Oliver Quinn Bash. Juliana Marla Kennedy. Kennedy Nicole Bennett. Landon McConnell. Kala Lavina Brandon. Haley Marie McNear. Lillian Aviel Brown. Tavin J. Maury. Dyson Jace Espinoza. Ryland Edward Severson. Anthony Lorenzo Casas Rico. Maitland Charlotte Kaylee Klein. Emma Kate Coral. Braden Allen Glass. Marie Renee Oddie. Connor Michael Grasmick. Destiny Rose Ram. Oliver David Janik. James Hayes Reynolds. Garrett Jacob Jenkins. Adriano Lee Torres. Cody Allison Minor. Cody Russell Vanderhoff. Kenneth Scott Olson. Isabel Maya Berryhill. Austin Charles Siders. Samantha Lee Billington. Evan James Stern. Titus Augustus Raphael Hargrave. Sean Allen Stonier. Aurelia June Kemp. Preston Lee Strobel. Kira Ray Ream. Drake Chavaria Wood. Jordan Lee Regan. Dominic Elijah Madison. He's not here, right? Okay. Ruby Mosley Chavez. Amory J. Sire Wheeler. Jaden Xavier Tripodi. Remington Trent Whitaker. Phelan Ashley Pace. Thomas Charles Mandeville. Faith Nicole Partlow. Samuel Lee Morris. Cambria Ann Burgess. Madeline Bell Croyce. Ireland Jade Marie Neal. Elijah Michael Magoon. James Gregory Carista. Lindsay Rayanne Wattrud. Kaysen Matthew Gallagher. Landon J. Carroll. Andrew Ramos. Adelie May Courthouse. Zane Thomas Scritchfield. Sayer Lan Paulson. Bradley James Newman. Curtis Jacob Smella. Kyla Ray Smith. Caleb Palmer Spadafora. Miranda Jimenez Spooner. Cora Lee Wiltz. Caden Avery Alps. Avery Shea Ali. Roz Ario. Shadow Payne Clark. Angelina Monique Buckles. Elise Gail Adamson. Fabian Martinez Gonzalez. Bryn Taylor Drake. Anastasia Noel Murrow. Eiley Owen Kinker. Jordan Michael Dosher. Ignacio Castillo. Casey Marie Glasson. Julio Enoch. Stephanie Jean Jones. Noah Stanley Esparza. Colton Gage Robinson. Elijah Jacques Metzger. Ruben Alessandro Aguilla Moreno. Justy Rose Dirtshy. Alexander Constantine Chapman. Gentry Dion Jensen. Nira Jasmine Morales Ochoa. Jasmine Hope Ogren. Hector Samuel Ortiz. Tatum Dallas Sharp. Lauren Rojas Bautista. Alyssa Hope Vance. Owen Matthew Walsh. Cody Lee Gray. Alexandra Janelle Antolin. Corina Marie Scanlon. Matea Lynn Klaus. McKenna Ann Glade. Jenna Marie Hauks. Cassidy Joe Watson. Kelsey Mae Stevenson. Elijah Ross Yates. Ren Lee Wolvington. Abigail K. Simpkins. Tanisha Nicole Big Crow. Dane Paul Gray. Cameron Dean Bonham. Colton Josiah James. Tyler Blake Kithcart. Timothy Jerome Harry Slover. Laura Mate Quezada Gonzalez. Joseph Daniel Yoritia. Jacob Ryan Steckman. Michaela Yvette Rubio.
Emmeline Maya Haynes. Bo Jeffrey Heaton. Caroline McKinley James. Cameron Joseph Mackey. Jackson Dwayne Levin. Ty Javernick Bacher. Tony Leo Lopez. Carson Jacob Bryan. Eliza Natter. Stella Simone Gill. Calicity Jasara Peterson. Claire Madison Macaluso. Rebecca Jean Thorpe. Levi Timothy Michelow.
Avery Aaron Gibbs. Cam Pyo Otteson. Weston Michael Bebo. Elliot Michael Sadowski. Alexandra Renee Brown. Sarah McCracken Tuckin. Bailey Ann Gibson. Amber Lynn Thomas Tate. Emily Chapman. Patrick Antonio Tucker. Celeste Lexi Berlin Cook. Inesia Arlily Wilson. Griffin Buddy Endel. Jason Barajas Quezada. Bailey Groomer. Caleb Martin Claypool. Tanner Matthew Haslam. Chase Halen Gibson Long. Abigail Lou Jackson. Chevelle Lee Gonzalez. Cade Kane Lindley. Kendrick Brian Hardaway. Levi David Marr. Ethan Lee Kepley. Braden Michael Rainwater. Angelina Marie Sandoval. Brynlyn Thora Soderstrom. Riley Troncoso. Marisol Avani Carmona Basaldua. Martin Cruz Velasco. Cool, can I just... Sebastian Sanchez. Fernanda De La Torre. Mariana Elizabeth Thomas. Angelina Lynn Encarnacion. Lauren Elise Jacobson. Jason Anthony Apollonio Cisneros. Kayla Marie Kaufman. Maya Renee Baca. Brady Lorraine Martin. Angel Gabriel Chavas Olivas. Tessa Marie Vittorio. Lucelia Faye Flores. Charlotte Ann Wright. Guinevere Elizabeth Heaton. Amira Ryan Ayub. Sam Catherine Ann Hill. Braxton Jeff Cassidy. Cora Aaliyah Cox. Zoe Cosmo Leanne Cota. Samantha Hope Lewis. Isaiah Lee Curtis. Giovanna Sofia Fabrizio. Xander Timothy Curtis. Bridget Ann Giordano. Mac Timothy Gleason. Ronnie Joseph Hale. Lily Mae Hall. Haley Renee Hobson. Cody Jaden Johnson. Brady Scott Blumenshine. Lily Marie Owen. Evan Thomas Cresswell. Emma Violet Rubidoux. Emerson Morales Sanford. Tyler Glenn Scheid. Bo Philip Ballier. Brennan Dale Stockwell. Madeline Rose Davis. Kayla Marie Tykody. Nevik Ivan Davis. Alicia Lynn Valdez. Mireya Sarai Estrada. Evan Thomas Robbie. Garrett Ryan Hendrickson. Evie Bay Kelly Jones. Jonathan Patrick Brian Jack. Ong Win. Seth Patrick Castle. Jonathan Aiden Snodgrass. Ashlyn Elizabeth Tafoya. Sarah Celeste Herrera. Lucas Dwight Underhill. Aiden Jacob Cannon. Aaron Thomas Feldman Hutchinson. Miley Madeline Myers. Evelyn Elizabeth Stinner. Allison Kennedy Rutt. Dylan Eugene Wind. Luke J. Ku. Bianca Lexus Garner. Victor Hernandez Jerez Jr. Bayla Carol Ann Orr. Maxine Robert Bilodeau. Elias Sleeth. Dolan Robert Baum. Juana Marie Sarai. Lillian Nicole Evans. Genesis Rhea Knight. Noe Romel Fieros. Addison Jean Smith. Angel Gonzalez Perez. Xander Keefe Burrows. Jenna Bryn Hayden. Benjamin Peter Harding. Rachel Christine Johnson Bothy. Morgan William Leach. Catherine Evelyn Weimer. Jolene Marie Maycroft. Charlotte Lillian Weinkoop. Kaylin Brett Heasley McLaren. Derek Joseph Downs. Kendall Alexandria Adi. Taylor James Summers. Mackenzie Eileen Snyder. Star Leanna Angel Nicole Becker. Paige Elizabeth Smith. Raimundo Barrera. And last but certainly not least, folks, Jack Henry Dickinson. At this time, I would love to welcome to the stage Mireya Estrada, our senior class president for the changing of the tassels.
Good morning and welcome everyone to the graduation ceremony of class 2025. My name is Mireya Estrada, or as most of you know and call me by, Mariah. Either way, I'm honored to be standing here today as your senior class president. If you know anything about me, you know I tend to get extremely nervous and overthink everything. So I did some research to prepare last night and read how imagining the audience naked would help make you feel less nervous. Unfortunately, I'm really uncomfortable right now. But yeah, never trusting Wikipedia again. Over the past 4 years, we faced challenges that tested our resilience and moments that celebrated our triumphs. We've laughed together, cried together, and grown together. Each of us has a story, a journey that has intertwined with one another, and we may not have fully realized until now. As we prepare to step into the world beyond these halls, let us carry forward the lessons we've learned. The future is uncertain, but one thing is clear: we are ready. In the midst of the celebration, I don't want us to forget the reality. The truth is that life is going to be really hard. We're going to feel very vulnerable, and as of right now, everything seems so easy, but we will soon realize that nothing ever goes according to the plan. At some point, we're going to fail. There will be moments when we feel so small, and if we're not careful, these feelings can consume the light within us. So when you get hit with a battle you can't win, remember, there is a God who made you with a purpose, and rejection is just redirection. In this last part of my speech, I'd like to dedicate it to my lovely parents. Mom, Dad, I stand up here today and hope to make you proud, and for you to know that everything that I've done for you. Because without you guys, it does not elude me for a single moment that so much of my blessings come from your sacrifices. This moment, this achievement is as much yours as it is mine, for your sacrifices have been the silent strength behind all my success. You've given me more than I could ever repay, and for that, I'll be eternally grateful. To any parent or guardian, I hope you guys recognize this as well, for we, the class of 2025, have worked so hard to get so far. And with all this being said and done, the wait has finally come to an end. With the class of 2025, please stand. And now, will you please move your tassel from the right to the left? And throw your caps. Congratulations, class of 2025. Well, can you go down?